Well, the East Ridge police chief is addressing video posted on YouTube last week that shows one of his officers used a stun gun on a man. Our Dallas Payton tells us Chief Stan Allen is standing by the officers involved. Dallas.
Cindy, on April 12th, an East Ridge police officer attempted to stop a vehicle on Ringle Road near Camp Jordan because the tags were registered to another vehicle. The officer then turned on his lights, but the man, Anthony Wright, refused to stop. Chief Stan Allen says Wright weaved in and out of traffic, holding his head out of the window and was screaming at the officer. East Ridge Police Chief Stan Allen says Anthony Wright was stopped on April 12th at a Food City right across the Georgia state line in Catoosa County after a brief chase. Chief Allen says an employee at the store recorded the felony stop. The video was later posted on YouTube by an unlisted user.
The driver was very uncooperative, ignoring many commands to turn around, to not move, not approach. Eventually they had to go up to him hands-on. When they did, he started fighting. They got the gentleman on the ground.
Allen says that's when one of his officers attempted to tase Wright using a drive stun tactic, which means the officer has to touch the person with the taser in order for it to activate. He says his officer was unable to make contact because Wright was fighting them off. Allen says on the YouTube video you can hear the taser multiple times, but he claims the taser never made contact with Wright.
At one point they saw that that wasn't having an effect. They stepped back, used a cartridge on the taser, and they activated the taser, which sent the two probes into the driver. At that time he stopped resisting and he was able to be handcuffed.
Chief Allen believes it was necessary to tase Wright.
I've watched the body camera footage of all of the officers involved, and they were within our policy.
Allen also believes the guy who was recording the video was making the situation worse.
People are absolutely allowed to video police officers doing their jobs, as long as they don't interfere. I wouldn't call it interference, but he was helping to escalate the situation by what he was screaming, and he was getting other people, bystanders, involved.
Officers involved aren't facing any penalties. Wright was held in Catoosa County Jail for a day and then transported to Silverdale the following day. He faces a number of charges, along with felony evading, resisting arrest, and driving on suspended license. In studio, Dallas Payton, Local 3 News.